Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin String coming at you with a video that I got the idea to do after a stream I was on where people were talking about water filters. And since we had a lot of rain recently, I had collected enough rainwater in some pots that I keep on my deck for plants, but I don't have potting mix. No thanks to some idiot mouse that decided to invade my storage closet, but I still kept them there, and water leaks down from the deck above me and collects in these pots, and so I decided to collect it, and I strained it, just getting all of the debris out, and I have it inside of this container so you can, it's a white inside, so you can see the color of the water. So this is as it is from those pots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare the two filter straws that I have. Take them out of a pouch that I got them stored in. This is my Sawyer Mini. And this is my AquaPura, which I put a split ring on the cap keeper so that I could hook it onto something. I can't quite do the same with the Sawyer Mini because it doesn't have an extra loop. If I put a split ring on it, it'll lose it when I take that off, but the AquaPura is about the size of a live straw, maybe a little bit shorter, but it comes with a little pre-filter thing that goes on the bottom, whereas the Sawyer doesn't need that. There was not one included in the kit that I got, so I'm just going to stick that on. But I could put that on the Sawyer if I wanted to. I did test fit it. All it basically is a debris filter thing, but I'm going to stick it on there anyway, since this would be the proper use for it. And then I have, instead of using the Sawyer Mini bag to put the dirty water in, I'm going to use two see-through bags because the Sawyer bag, you cannot see through it. And unfortunately, these are not clear, but they're still see-through. So I'm going to actually measure the water and put it into each one. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how much, I didn't pre-measure this that's in here. I just poured it in, so there's quite a bit. I don't know if I'll use all of it, but I'm just going to I'm going to pour it. Oh crap. I spilled some, but that's okay. I'll clean it up. So the top fill line on here is 500 mils, but when I hold this up, you can see against the white of my hijab that, you know, the color of the water. So that's probably like 750 mils. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour into the bags. I'm going to use a container to catch any spill. This bag here, I didn't show it in a mail call or other video other than my Canteen Cup Tuesday video. I got it at a thrift store for 50 cents. So this one said 19 ounce capacity. Well, this one is probably, well, the orange one is a little shorter than the blue one. I'm just gonna I'll fill them both to capacity, or well, not to capacity because I want to have room for the filter straw to go on to. And the rest of that I'll just dump. I don't need that. See. Of course, the blue one is is the shape of those some of those MRE drink pouches where it's an hourglass shape. So I'm going to put the AquaPura on the orange bag since it has orange on it. And I'm going to put the Sawyer on the blue bag. So I test fitted both of these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get my drinking jar. This holds a pint, or 16 ounces. I'm going to first, so you remember you saw what the water looked like before I poured it in the bags. Now I popped off the top of the Sawyer. I'm going to squeeze. And basically, I'm just going to squeeze out enough to fill the jar. So it's gravity is kind of doing some of the work. So I'm not squeezing, I'm just letting gravity do some of the work. I'm just going to help it along. There may be some water that's going to be retained in the filter. I think that's how it kind of works. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've ever put water through these. So the bag is actually empty, pretty much. There may be just a tiny bit left. That is what the filter, that's what that looks like on the inside after having been exposed to water. There's still a little bit of water left in there, so I just dumped that out. So that is empty. So the water still looks a little bit cloudy. But nowhere near as as I did before. Now I'm going to pour some into another clean container. So that's what it looks like. I left some in the jar. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing with the AquaPura. I don't know if these are meant to be used as a squeeze type thing, but so I got another clear jar. And I'm actually squeezing this one. This one does not have, it just drips. So the flow rate is a little bit, is obviously slower. I don't know if it's because of the pre-filter thing that I put on there, but so you put that on there if you're going to drink straight out of contaminated water source. Or as if I were to do that with the Sawyer, I would put the straw on it that comes with the Sawyer Mini, but I did not do that because I'm using these bags. So I have to squeeze it extra hard for the water to go through. Plus this is longer. I mean, this is short compared to this, so it'll take extra work to do this, but I'm not going to pause the video. I'm just going to keep it running. So I got to turn this a little bit. So I can see the water as I squeeze it. I apologize for any noise coming from outside. I have my slider open even though it's relatively cool outside. I still want the fresh air going. So I'm going to enjoy it while I can. Well, the water kind of looks the same coming out of the AquaPura. Someone in that chat asked me if I was referring to AquaPura, and I said no, it says AquaPura. But I have not been able to find AquaPura online anymore, so I don't know if this particular brand has been discontinued. But this is this is a filter I won from Armed Rogue. I won a giveaway. That was the first YouTube giveaway I had won. And this is in the prize pack along with some other things. Some I kept, some I gave away in my 150 subscriber giveaway. Both of these filters have backflush syringes. The Sawyer has a big one, whereas the AquaPura has a really small one, which makes it a lot easier to pack. Looks like I pretty much squeezed out all the water I'm going to get out of this one. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And this is what the AquaPura filter, the pre-filter, looks like after its first exposure to water. So these will set out and be allowed to dry. I'm just going to empty the rest of that. I'm going to pour some of this into a container with a white bottom. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to put the two side by side. Of course, this is a narrower container, so this comparison might not be accurate. Actually, so I think I got the same amount of water in each. But this is a bigger container, so it'll be shallower. But see, they're both not completely clear. But I'm still going to do one more thing. I got this out, but I don't need it. I'm going to bother that. So then this is what the water looked like before filtering. Or close to it. This is some of the leftover water that was in the orange bag, but it still has some of the color of what it was before it was filtered. But so the unfiltered water was a little bit darker, and so remember this came through the Sawyer. Now I'm going to take a drink. It tastes clean. I'm obviously not getting the chlorine taste that is, or fluoride with normal tap water. So that's pretty good. It actually tastes pretty good. Now, I had less to run through this bag because this is a smaller capacity than the blue one. But I'm going to take a drink of this. And this came through the AquaPura. It tastes about the same. I can't taste the difference between the two. But so even though it still looks a little off color compared to so this is clear tap water. I just put some tap water in this. So this is a little bit yellowish. And this is just clear tap water. I just put some in here straight from my tap. Show the color difference. When I taste the tap water, I can taste the stuff that the Des Moines Waterworks has done to it, and what has happened, in transit from the waterworks to my faucet. But running water through, running dirty water through either one of these, yeah, I'll definitely do it. These are both packable. This is the cleaning backflush syringe for the Sawyer. And this is the backflush syringe for the AquaPura. And it has another little miniature straw stuck on the end of it that you would put on the tip. You take this off and you put this on to backflush it. Just like you would do you would take the syringe from the Sawyer and put it on here to backflush it. So it goes on the, see, to backflush you put it on where you would drink from, or the filtered water comes out of, you put it in there to backflush it. I won't demonstrate that because I'm sure those of you who know these filters know how to use it, but it's not that hard. But I just wanted to do this comparison using rainwater that is filtered, ran down from the deck above me and collected in some old flower pots and run through these filters. I just want to do that, show you what the water looks like before and after, and do a little taste test. And yeah, I would not have any problems drinking off-color water after it's been run through one of these. So yeah, I definitely think both of these are a good idea, and so I'm going to let these dry out before I put them away for storage until the next time I go somewhere where I may need to filter water. Of course, I will also have my water purification tablets as a backup, and of course boil water as another backup. So yeah, so in the Sawyer Mini and the AquaPura, just giving you close-ups of the filter bodies. So I want to thank you for watching, and catch you on the flip side.